Hi there, folks. It's Jonathan Denwood here from WP-Tonic, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about how can you make your membership onboarding experience feel really special. This is a really important subject, and I've been looking forward to making this video because it's something that I think a lot of people starting on their journey on building a really successful membership website with elements of community focus really get wrong. And they're influenced by online resources that really give them the wrong message. I've got a more unique opinion in this. Hopefully, you will agree with my view, and I'm going to share it in a few moments, folks. I'll be back in a minute. Coming back, folks. So, like I say, um, I really think your onboarding experience with your membership is one of the key factors that will determine the success of your membership stroke community website. Now, I think a lot of people get this wrong because they're influenced by people that say, you can automate everything. No, your membership um, business will just run automatically. And as your experience grows and the business is more successful and you hire a few people to help you, it does become a lot easier because a lot of this work is upfront loaded, as I say. Um, but trying to automate the onboarding experience totally is a big mistake, in my opinion, because the feedback that you will get is going to really help you improve the course experience to make it a much better value proposition. And this directly affects one of the biggest problems of all membership stroke community website, and that's the term from the startup world, and it's called churn. Churn is basically people deciding to not renew their subscription or ask for a refund. It is, you know, if you're spending a lot of time promoting your membership business, trying to build up an email list, doing a lot of social media, and you're bringing people into your membership to your website, but at the same time, people are just unsubscribing or asking for refunds, you've got what I call a leaky bucket. Basically, you're pouring new members in, but you've got holes in the bucket. That is not a great position to be in. And it really, a lot of people don't understand this. One of the factors that lead, obviously, you've got to do all the other factors that I've talked about in other videos. You've got to niche, you've got to find your niche. Don't build an enormous course initially. Build a course that's a minimum viable course. Aim it, make a persona at your target student, really get a quick victory, um, and y- and then utilize um, really talking to these people in an online onboarding sequence through email, through automation that encourages them to contact you and have a quick one-to-one Zoom with those initial students that are coming in your minimum viable course, because it will encourage them. Obviously, if you're having a kind of private pre-launch, that's aimed at a really much smaller group where you're really trying to learn if there's any bugs that you haven't seen. But then after that kind of private pre-launch, you got your public launch of your minimum viable course, and that should be a bigger audience. But that will still be a smaller audience than when you start to really broaden your marketing. Um, these people, they're not as tight with you. You haven't got as much relationship with them with the private pre-launch group, but these people are going to be more like you, the people that you're going to attract to your course. So talking to them and finding what they struggled in the first hour, the first day, the first week of them coming in, logging out, doing the course. This is going to be crucial. What support would they like? Um, you can't just listen to just one person because then you just end up, everybody's got a different attitude and learning style. But in that group, if you see a pattern, then you really want to listen. You really want to focus on that and then incorporate that into your onboarding experience, and that will reduce churn. It's guaranteed. I've seen it happen, folks. So, if you're finding this helpful, I've written an article that goes into this even in a lot more detail. You'll find that article link in the video description underneath. I try and keep these videos reasonably short because I'm trying to put some thoughts in your mind. And then if you need more info, got the article. Also, if you found this video really helpful, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. That really shows YouTube that I'm doing something right, and it encourages me to make more of these type of videos. So it's a win-win for everybody. I'll see you soon, folks. Bye.